Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Jones with Jones Family Chiropractic in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And I've gotten the question a lot, what is chiropractic? What do they do? What is a subluxation? So I made the video on what is chiropractic. So you can go ahead and watch that one. That'll explain it very well. Now, in that video I mentioned a subluxation. And a lot of people are like, well, what's a subluxation? Well, the subluxation is what we as chiropractors are correcting in everybody's spine. Okay? It's actually short for vertebral subluxation complex, and that's what the VSC stands for. Now there's 5 components to a VSC, or just a subluxation. First one, kinesiopathology. So that's the abnormal alignment of the vertebrae. So basically what happens in your spine when you have a subluxation is one of the vertebrae is shifted backwards. When that happens, it affects the nerve. So that's the next one. The neuropathology. So if there's nerve involvement, and that's what you feel as pain, whether it's localized and right in your spine or by your spine, or if that's pain going down your leg, your arm, or carpal tunnel syndrome, headaches, that's all from the neuropathology. So there's nerve involvement with it. Now, myopathology. Myo is muscle. So these are muscles that go all the way up and down your spine on either side. They're not going to allow your spine to keep shifting backwards even more so that you become paralyzed. They're just not going to do it. So they tighten up. So anytime you hear somebody say they have back spasms, you always hear that on TV with professional athletes. Well, they're missed out on this game because they have back spasms. Well, there's a cause to why they have the back spasm, and that's because of the subluxation. Now that can happen anywhere in your spine, your neck, your mid-back, your low back. So that's the myopathology. Histopathology. This incorporates all the ligaments, tendons, blood vessels. So when this happens, there's some damage to that tissue in there, and it becomes swollen. Much like when you sprain an ankle or you damage another joint in your body, how it swells. Same thing happens in your spine. So when it's shifted back like that, you get the swelling and everything in there. So that's why you always want to put ice on your back, not heat, because the heat's only going to make it worse. So you want to put ice on it. Now the last one is the biochemical abnormalities. So what the heck is that? That's your body's natural reaction to all this. It's going to release chemicals. It's going to release a bunch of other things into your spine or around that damaged area, the damaged tissue, to help heal it and try to get you functioning better again. So these are the 5 parts of a subluxation. Again, it's short for vertebral subluxation complex, but we'll just call it a subluxation. Now, of all these 5 parts, this top one, that's one that we as chiropractors are really working on, because these bottom 4, your body actually does on its own as soon as we get things lined up the way they should be. We make that adjustment and push that vertebra back forward, because then the nerve can function right, the swelling's going to go down, the muscles will start responding and not be spasming as much. So this is the main one that we as chiropractors are working on, and to help get you as well as possible, basically. So this is what we do as chiropractors. When people come into the office, we make the adjustments to correct those subluxations and get you healing from the inside out and getting you feeling better as fast as possible.